Welcome to another episode of Life in Dubai with Chris Amilo. Please like and subscribe before we start.
Dubai. Did you know you could get fined for chewing gum in the metro? While it is known for its convenience and accessibility, the Dubai Metro does follow a strict system of rules and regulations to ensure the comfort of its commuters. Each of these rules are in place to encourage travelers to use the metro while journeying to their destination comfortably. If you are planning to travel via the metro, keep an eye out for these fines. Code of conduct for commuters disturbing or causing inconvenience in any way to users of public transport facilities. Fine. DAH 100 putting feet up on the seat. Fine. DH 100 selling or promoting goods and commodities, in any way, inside public transport and public transport facilities. Fine. DH 200 bringing animals onto the metro, except guide dogs for blind persons. Fine. DH 100 spitting, littering, or performing any act that would compromise the cleanliness of public transport and public transport facilities and services. Fine. DH 200 smoking inside public transport and public transport facilities and services. Fine. DH 200 carrying alcoholic beverages on board public transport and public transport facilities and services. Fine. DH 500 wrongfully accessing or sitting in areas designated for specific categories, like women and children, or gold cabin. Fine. DH 100 eating and drinking in areas where eating and drinking are not allowed. According to the RTA, eating and drinking is not allowed when inside the metro cabins. Fine. DH 100 sleeping in passenger shelters or any place where sleeping is prohibited. Fine. DH 300 damaging, vandalizing or destroying equipment or seats. Fine. DH 2000 entry into restricted areas in violation of posted warning signs and boards. Fine. DAH 100 standing or sitting in non-passenger areas. Fine. DH 100 misusing facilities, misusing lifts or escalators. Fine. DH 100 boarding the public transport facilities and services by climbing or jumping. Fine. DH 100 opening the doors or attempting to access or leave public transport while it is moving between stations and stops. Fine. DAH 100 using any security or safety device or tool, including emergency exits when it is not necessary. Fine. DH 2000 misuse of the emergency buttons. Fine. DH 2000 endangering others' safety, carrying or using materials or equipment that may cause inconvenience to users of public transport and public transport facilities and services or endanger their safety. Fine. DAH 100 causing any distraction or obstruction to a driver of the public transport facilities and services while he is driving. Fine. DH 200 carrying hazardous items, including weapons, sharp tools or inflammable materials, inside public transport and public transport facilities and services. Fine. DH 1000 misuse of Nullcard using public transport services or entering or exiting certain fare zone areas, like gold cabin, which is only for gold Nullcard holders, without payment of exact fare. Fine. DH 200 using a card designated for someone else. Fine. DH 200 using an expired Nullcard. Fine. DH 200 using an invalid Nullcard. Fine. DH 200 using a counterfeit Nullcard. Fine. DH 500 selling Nullcards without prior permission from the authorities. Fine. DH 200 not following instructions or complying with officials' failure to present the Nullcard upon request. Fine. DH 200 parking vehicles in areas designated for metro users for a period exceeding the permitted period. Fine. DH100 per days and up to DH1000 failure to comply with the instructions of the inspectors or RTA officials or obstructing the performance of their duties. Fine. DH200 using public transport and public transport facilities and services contrary to the authorities' instructions posted on signboards. Fine. DH200 How can I pay a metro fine? Unlike traffic fines, metro fines cannot be paid online and only need to be paid at certain locations. While earlier RTA inspectors would issue handwritten tickets along with printed ones in case someone committed a violation, according to the latest system, inspectors issue the fines using machines that issue the receipt. You can pay metro fines in the following ways. Visit the Al Khafaf Happiness Center, which is open from 8 a.m. to 7:30 p.m., Sunday to Thursday. Pay the inspector directly, after the fine has been issued. A Knowledge and Innovation fee to DH20 will be charged along with your fine. Note: please show the fine number on your ticket while clearing your dues. Disputing metro fines. Here's how you can apply for disputing the fines you received while traveling via Dubai Metro. Email ask@rta.ae. Call 800-9090. You would need to provide details of your fine. Your personal identification documents, like an Emirates ID or passport, along with any proof for why you would like to dispute the issuance of the fine. You can only appeal for disputing the fine within 30 days of receiving the fine. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click the like button, share, and subscribe.